Well, apparently I can't do live video on Facebook anymore. Or they have a link, but it's no longer available. So I have to pre-record and upload. So this is what I'm going to do. So I talked to a few people recently trying to get things straightened out with my situation, but you know what? It comes down to um, no one's really going to help, even if it was a life or death situation. Which for me, it's like this has been ongoing for years. It's like everyone somehow thinks that I'm going to solve all these problems, issues. The primary issues is number one, not living with dignity, okay? Which is what I want to do. Have my own place to bring food into, roof over my head, a shower, toilet, all that stuff. Be able to make my own food, not eat out of cans or buy expensive food at grocery stores, which is what I did today. Hey, $5 for a half a chicken and $2 for some lemonade at Whole Foods. It's not bad, but it's still $7 for one meal. Okay, that's one meal. Never mind breakfast or lunch. Yeah, I suppose I could survive on one meal a day, okay, and be thankful for that. But, you know, other people get to eat at least twice a day, I would say. So, I got things that can be solved very easily. But it requires a little change of thinking. And this is what the big problem has always been. People like Paula, James, Daniel, Mario, Anne are stuck in their own way of thinking. They can't get out of it. They can't sit down and get outside themselves for 1 minute of the day and do something as simple as what is that? Oh, get one of these things. It's called a pen. And one of these things called a notepad, paper, and write down on the paper whatever the observances of my life has been. You know me for years, or even longer than Facebook for some people. And say, look, Donald, or whatever you want to call me, has been homeless since at least 2014, which is a fact, because I came to Maryland in 2012 in September, and you know, I took care of business there for a year or so. It took a while to deal with my dad's property, and I didn't even do it correctly. I lost a lot of stuff, thousands of dollars with his property gone. Putting stuff in storage units, they couldn't pay the storage, you know, not working, just barely scraping by, living with people that wanted to argue with me and fight with me and abuse me and abuse my family too. Use my family for financial gain. That was a big wrong. I remember, speaking of remembering, I remember everything that happened before my dad died and everything after my dad died. It's 2019. I have not forgotten. And my family apparently has remembered something that I did from 28 years ago, or I don't know how long ago. That's been a long-standing grudge that they won't forgive and forget about. But they won't tell me what it is. So, to me, it's confusing why my family, who I would like to be a little bit closer with decides to keep me at more than an arm's length, miles away from them. I'm not friends with my mother anymore. I'm talking to Linda, my sister. Of course, I don't talk to Evelyn. I got no reason to talk to her unless it's about business of the estate. And hopefully they will apologize and pay up, because I'm one of 3 members of the family. And why should 2 members out of the 3 get the bulk of my father's property and left me with all the garbage? And granted that what got left behind had some value, but we're not talking about a house. We're not talking about being inside. We're not talking about $1,100 to $1,200 a month from rental income, plus collecting a Social Security check, getting free money from the husband, my mother gets pension. Hey, there's money out there, the resources. People can help. So I have to go back to the thing. Who has to change their mind about things? Is it me or is it them? Should I decide at 55 years old to start a new career right now? I don't think so. I don't think that's what my father intended either. And if that was the case, if everybody knew so much and knew what I was supposed to do with my life in 2012, they didn't tell me. They didn't inform me. They could have written me a letter. I had an address. I lived in a sober house in Arizona. Not P.O. Box or whatever. Email addresses have been around for I don't know how long. And I've had an email address since 1996, 97, something like that. That's a long time. Because remember when Windows 95 came out? Oh my God, 1995, 1994. Computers have been around that long. So, and I've been using the computer since that long. So, not being able to get in touch with me or contact with me is a poor excuse, because everybody knew where I was when I moved to Arizona. I told everyone, gave my dad the address, and when I moved, also, I've stayed in contact with at least one person, immediate member of my family, and that's it. So the time is now to change hearts, minds, and more so than anything, the ego has gotten way out of control. It's so huge. You think these people think that they're so much better than me, but guess what? They're just another fly flying around an elephant's butt. Okay, like me, not that important. And in the greater scheme of things, we all expire. Now's the time, so I can live with some dignity. I'm 55. What do I got? 15 years left? 20 years left to live my life to the fullest? Am I going to be camping out, living outside in a tent or in an old beat-up van until I'm 75 years old? I don't want that. That's not my wishes. Everybody's worried about my father's wishes, so much so they put me off and push me aside. How about my wishes, what I want? What would make my life better right now? And that is those things that I talked about, the ego, putting that aside and saying, look, we're sorry about what we did. We made a huge mistake. There you go. And then pay up. You helped me out so much. with a third. There's something called math and calculator. You can get it out, figure it out. Okay, it's not hard. A third of 2,200 is what? $725 a month. That wouldn't hurt their bottom line at all. Plus, all this shit gave me PTSD. Now I'm going to have to go get therapy for that. That's going to cost a lot of money. Okay? Bipolar depression, I've always had that since I was a kid. And I won't go into why all that stuff started. But it had to do with family stuff. And like knowing that somewhere down the road I was going to be screwed over. Even when I was younger, I knew this shit. I couldn't do nothing about it because I couldn't figure out what the feelings were. I was too young to decipher it. I was just depressed all the time. And I still get depressed. Luckily, I haven't picked up a drink. This month will be like 16 months of sobriety since March of last year. I haven't done anything else. No party drugs or anything like that. I stopped hanging out with people that drink. Stay by myself. And the drunks, I keep them at a distance. That's it. This is my video blog update for 2019. It's my daughter's birthday. If you see this video, happy birthday, Amanda. I would like to see my grandkids one time. I don't have a place to bring them to, but maybe you could meet me halfway. I live in Montgomery County, so this is where I'm at. Get in contact with me. Anybody doesn't have my phone number, it's 928-202-2850. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.